Right.
Right. And we will reveal to each other what our planets are, so then it will make the race more interesting. For me, I have Eladard and Titania.
And that's what I have too.
This will be interesting. I will go for the pilot swap trick, which I will explain once we've got started, but...
And we'll start on the pilot select screen, just like normal.
Yeah. So, are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Star Fox 2, ladies and gentlemen. This was due for release in 1995 for the Super Nintendo. It was sadly cancelled due to the impending release of the Nintendo 64. Because the Nintendo 64 at the time was due for release in 1996. However, it didn't come out till 1997 like we all know. So here for me, I have Pigma. Pretty easy fight to start. Pretty much just launch 3 charge shots at him. Apart from for me, he does not want to behave. Pigma. Thank you, Pigma, for already messing things up. Now you heard me mention something called the pilot swap. What me and I think maybe hopefully Toko has done is we have a backup character, because we get to pick 2 characters. We have one character that has bombs on them. This is in case we do not get a bomb drop throughout the game. Because we will need bombs right at the end of the game to make things a little bit simpler. I think there's a trick that I do for Eladard here called No Land Barrier, which is a reference to No Man's Sky. I sadly didn't get it there. It's basically where you do not land and you destroy both sides of the shield, the entrance to Eladard, or the internal part of Eladard. A little bit of time saved there on lag. Because this game lags like no one's business. Do I get from the side thing? Now, on every planet you have to destroy these cores. And on any extent normal they're quite simple to beat. You just basically avoid the orange donuts that get shot at you. They look like orange donuts. They do look like orange donuts. Either that or I might just be very hungry at the moment. I don't know. Anyway, that's Eladard out of the way. Pretty simple. Now, the big difference between this and Star Fox 1, as you may notice, you get to pick where you go. Now, on the higher difficulties, 80% hard, you have to defeat 3 planets and 4 battleships. 80% extra is 6 planets and 4 battleships. Here on 80% normal, it's 2 battleships and 2 planets. The world record for the category is currently held by me, and the time I have in this is 10 minutes 28.7 seconds. I consider it to be my magnum opus of speedrunning because it took me 2 years to get the time. So for both cores of the battleship, you have to destroy these 2 spikes. The higher difficulties increased up to 4 spikes. And this is where you would normally use a bomb. And where we use the pilot swap trick. The pilot swap trick I will show you here. Now the pilot swap can be used in between cutscenes. There's one specific cutscene at the end of the game, just before you're about to enter the Astropolis, where you basically swap characters. And you may notice that I'm going quite aggressive here, and I'm not destroying any of those missiles. Also, if anyone's got any questions about this game that they want answered, just pop it in the chat and we'll do our best to answer, because I've been running this game now for 2 years, Toko's been running it just shy of half a year, so he's been running this game for quite some time now. So you may think, wait, you're using a character who's slower. Yes, you've got bombs, but isn't this character slower? And he only has a single blaster, which I'll also explain in a second. Now, the reason why we pick either Miyu or Faye, which are the faster characters with the lower shield, is they come with twin blasters as standard. However, there's a glitch in the game where if you pick up another set of twin blasters with that character, you'll actually double the power of the twin blaster to basically have twin blaster with double damage. Because the game cannot actually decipher what has happened and therefore just stacks it. Getting in my way again? No, you're getting in my way again, Monkey Face. And for those of you wondering why I say Monkey Face, that is what Andross' nickname is to me. Because he looks like a monkey with a robotic eye. Leon for this particular planet always starts off on that right side. Unless you go from the planet, you aim for the planet at a different angle. So pretty much you can enter these planets from different angles, and where these members of Star Wars will spawn will be different. And this is interesting. This is something I was not expecting to happen. If you've got a planet or battleship left on the map menu at 25, Mirage Dragon will spawn early. Anyway, Mirage Dragon, welcome to Lag City, everyone. You think you've seen games lag? Well, you've seen nothing yet. This guy lags like no one's business. Well, I've got 0.3 is actually pretty good for that. But yeah, Mirage Dragon has no correlation to Mirage Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! I promise. Anyway, on to Titania. This is a planet where you just hit 2 switches. This is quite a simple planet to deal with. Now, one of the key ways that you save time on this particular route, or in this particular character, difficulty, well, I can't even speak tonight, is simply by landing as close to switches as possible. And what this means is you won't have to go into the Walker formation, and it can save some time. Like, perfect landing on the switches can save between half a second to a second, which when you're in the sub 1030 range, like I am, every second counts. Also, shield allows us to go through here. Also, Peppercoin, because I felt like it. A little Easter egg, the Peppercoin is hidden behind the lava there. And I've got shields again. Huh. No, shield is not a weapon, it's a way of protecting yourself. Really, they should have had another bit of audio for that instead of shield's a weapon. Not really, you don't shoot shield at someone, do you now? Anyway, that's the planets and battleships done, as well as Mirage Dragon, actually. So once everything is down, you may probably think yes, Andross is next. No, because there's a missile on the screen. This is the thing with this game, is there's missiles already on screen that you cannot progress. You're thinking, yes, Andross, here we come. Let's defeat Andross, let's get him out the way, and let's be done. But wait. The game added a special bonus. Whoa. Gotta sound like Billy Mays saying that. But wait, there's one more thing to do before Andross. This guy is a pain to deal with. He's ruined many world record attempts for me because this guy's the only one who deflects. And it's completely random if he does. Oh, come on. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. And yes, now we're on to Andross, otherwise known as Astropolis. Now my racer friend here, Toko, actually found an out of bounds trick here in Astropolis, where if you hit one of the moving barriers, at the right time, it will launch you up above the screen. I think Toko can explain how you get the trick to work a little bit better than I can, because I've never got the Stropolis split before. But yeah, pretty much the only way I can describe the Stropolis is it's one of the craziest out-of-bound tricks that I've seen in this game. And that is considering I found in any percent hard, I have found ways to soft lock the game. Anyway, that's the switch done. This is one of the other laggy rooms. Let's see if I can get bombs from this guy. Hearts. That's fine. That will just give me a bit more health here. Going a little bit aggressive here. The reason why I want bombs is for this final section here, just before the Andros Cube. Here you have to shoot 5 spikes. And if I had the pilot swap, I would have had the bombs, but I'd rather have the twin blasters. I'd rather have more range in terms of accuracy. Actually, it's 4 spikes, not 5. Wow, I can't even count. Professional. Also, I'm not sure if you can all hear in everyone watching this, but I'm certain that Andros says get wrecked. It's either you're wrecked or I think he says get wrecked. Anyway, on to Andros himself. This is an RNG minefield. Let's put it this way. This guy is an RNG minefield. Let's see if I can get through it. It pretty much comes down to accuracy here and how effectively you can mash. I always do charge up underneath. Wow, that charge up looks pretty bad. I would heal here, but we're pretty much there. Does he get ready on time? Time for me.
That was so close.
I'm interested to see
I think I muted myself before, but I got time before you did.
I wonder what the times were, though. How tight was that? Wow.
Hey, Razzie.
I'm so wondering what the times were. I love the way Rezzie's now keeping us in suspense.
That's very good. Good job.
What were the times? I still can't see them.
That was a very good race.
I can't hear Rizzy at all. Hang on. Right, let me just see what the time is on the stream, because like I say, I can't hear Rizzy at all.
So it was 11:15 for me, 11:26 for you.
Whoa! I was about right with my prediction of 11:25. I'll tell you what cost me the race there was the very, very first battle. That first battle where Pigma trolled me. Otherwise, that would have been even closer.
Middle time is local time. There you go.
Yeah. But let me put it this way. Toko has been running the game less time than me, but if anything, he deserves this win, because recently he has become extremely consistent at the game. I think before long he's going to take my record. But the other thing I'd say is definitely check out me and Toko here on Twitch, because we both are really passionate about this game. And there is starting to be a small community of Star Fox 2 runners that is starting to form. We've got me and Toko doing 80% normal. We have Oyster now doing 80% hard and 80% expert, and we also have a couple of other runners who are starting out with this game. But seriously, seriously, congrats, Doko. I had a strange feeling you were going to take that. You've been so consistent.
I try to be. I try to make it close for you.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys can hear me. I just want to give a shout out to Razzie and Slash and all the other guys that are involved with this marathon. Thank you very much for introducing us to it, and also to accepting this awesome race for the first time. You've seen this in a marathon, so thank you very much.
Yeah,
and please keep sending in those donations, guys, because this is a very great cause for people that are not fortunate to grab water like we can go to a tap, but people just don't get that that opportunity. So please keep sending those donations, and thank you very much, guys.
Yeah,
thank you.
Absolutely. I second that. Charity that this is being ran for is one of, if not the best charity to get fresh, clean water to people who sadly do not have it. We take it for granted that we can just, we can go to a shop and buy water. We can literally go to any sort of tap, anywhere, any place, and get fresh water. These people can't. Your donations are definitely helping these guys out, helping these people out get that fresh, clean water. So keep the donations coming in. And I believe up next we've got Portal, which is going to be one hell of a hype run. But definitely stay tuned, because we have an awesome marathon for you, set up by Rezi. So enjoy the rest of the marathon, everyone, and we'll be in the chat.
Thank you, Razzie.